Hi everyone, thank you for joining me live, David, and everyone else who's joining me live. I can see your names, and for everyone who will be joining on the replay as well, thank you for joining me. If you're the first time that you're here, my name is Isabel Martins from healthandnaturallife.com, and I work with energy healing, animal communication, and in all things consciousness related for us to understand our true underpinnings of who we are, of our potential, of how we create and interact with everything and everyone around us. And that's what I love to share here. Today is going to be just, well, I was going to say a little bit different, but not really. It's still going to have energy tips for us to actually navigate the holiday seasons, perhaps a little more smoothly or even in a lovelier fashion, if it's already usually lovely for you. So first, happy holidays if you celebrate them. If you don't, have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful end of the year season until we cross into 2021. And this is probably the last broadcast that I'll be doing this year because I'm feeling the pull for the next couple of weeks to just do a sort of an inner retreat. So to go back inside myself, enjoy the energy of the end of the year, enjoy the energy of the solstice that's happening, enjoy as well festivities, enjoy the love that usually comes more, even in these times, it does come more to the surface, a loving, caring, kind type of energy, and we can just thoroughly enjoy it. These coming 2 weeks, especially this following week that is starting with the winter solstice, these are very powerful days if we want to start honing on what it is that we want to feel, to experience, to create in the next year. So it's a powerful time that the more that we actually become clear on the ways of being that we want to express ourselves as or in, the types of experiences and feeling signatures perhaps that we want to live in more during the next year, these couple of weeks until the end of the year are very powerful, almost like a megaphone that will help us broadcast even more powerfully and anchor those energies with the new year. New years have changed in different civilizations and cultures, but for us, because we are so used to and we have so much consciousness already built into the 1st of January as being the new year for our calendar, this is a powerful ritual, almost a passage into a new energy for our culture, our society at least. So that, so in the next couple of weeks, I'll just be doing that for myself, just coming back to my core, just seeing, okay, so what it is that I do want to feel, who do I want to be, how do I want to express, what do I want to experience for the next year, and I'll just let that simmer in alignment and see what comes through. Not going to force an agenda, I want this or I want that, just going to relax, retreat back within, open to my connection, to intuition, to guidance, and just see what comes through. If you want to do that as well, big hug and lots of support, not just from me of course, but from all the energetic surroundings and alignments and your higher, broader dimensions of self, all of it. So thoroughly enjoy it. I wanted to give, of course, since I'm just going to say hi again on the next year, 2021, if you're watching this in 2020, I wanted to wish you all just a beautiful, beautiful holiday season. If you don't celebrate it, again, beautiful 2 weeks of just closing this year, closing in appreciation for the fact that you're here, you're stronger for it, you're present, you're more aware. So for anything that you want in presence, in appreciation, that's just a beautiful energy that you carry with you into the new year. And I want to share as well a few little tips for human interactions because these types of gatherings and times of excuse me, people coming together and celebrating, family, friends, this is a unique year. I don't have to tell you why. So it can have a little bit more strain, or it can be a little different perhaps than usual, but these tips energetic tricks, if you want, tips that I'm going to share with you. You can use them in any type of interaction and any type of season, anything. So these are just ideas and really energetic hacks, so to speak, to harmonize our perception of another person, to bring us back to our sovereignty, to being in our center, to being present, or to just keep our energy strong. So I'm going to start first with the harmonizing in between two people. If for whatever reason you feel that there's someone that usually you have a little bit of a peeve with and that you're going to be interacting with that person, or someone that can just very easily push your buttons or trigger you or anything like that, there are a couple of things that I really like to play with and share with everyone, of course, that shift our perception, because it's not that person, as you know, that's doing anything to you. It's pretty much your predisposition to think a certain way that that person triggers, activates, so it's a match for your buttons. They're a match to push it, and it's just, if you want to see it as a gift, it is a gift because it's making you see, oh, here I have a button here that can be pressed by anyone outside, so I'm not really in my power here. But if there is someone that you're already kind of thinking, oh, this might go wrong, or if in the process of a conversation something kind of takes a turn and doesn't feel as comfortable or loving, you can imagine, first, probably the easiest one, just imagine huge freaking angel wings behind, excuse me, behind that person. Not yet. Yeah, that's better. So it's not that there are angel wings somewhere behind, it's that that person themselves have huge angel wings, and you can just imagine them as angels. So that's a really lovely one to play with, because it almost immediately will change the way that you see the person, and therefore the energy that you feel as you interact with the person, and the change in you will trigger a change as well in them. So that's one. Just imagine that they have huge angel wings. Another one, and this is a really interesting one, especially for people that we might have longer history with, perhaps, is to just imagine above their head that there's a sphere, a golden sphere of energy. So you can imagine that it's a representation of their golden soul. So it's almost like a sun, and it is a representation of their soul. So a golden sphere above their head. And you can imagine that you are connecting directly with that golden sphere above their head and talking to that, if you feel that the person in the physical is being perhaps judgmental isn't the word, but they're being inflexible about something, or they're not understanding you, or they're being anything that feels very closed, you can just go straight to their soul and connect. And if you want, imagine above your head another golden sphere above your head, and connect from your soul to their soul, and just see how that trickles down for you and how you feel then communicating with a person. I've been doing this with people that I felt that I had karmic connections with, people that weren't part of my family, but that I felt, okay, it's a strong karmic connection. And that exercise itself of imagining the soul sphere above my head and the soul sphere above their head, and connecting from that, and conversing actually from that, and just feeling the tension dissolve from that spot, from that sphere, it's very powerful. So those are two tips, exercises, modes of perception that you can use to just smooth the interactions that you have with another person. And both of these, of course, can be done either in person or if you are interacting online. Speaking of online, I wanted to share a couple of exercises that you can do if the gatherings that you will be doing will have a lot of screen time. it's important to keep your energy strong while you are in front of a screen so that you can be more present, more available to be with the person, with your family, and still be comfortable, be in your body, be strong, be loving, be kind, everything and anything that you want to experience. So in on-screen time, you can do I'm not sure if it's called a ring of power or circle of power. It's a mudra that you can do with your hands while you're talking, and you don't have to do it in front of the screen. You can have your hands on your lap and just do it. You pretty much bundle all of the fingers of one hand. You can put the thumb on the bottom, or you can kind of put the thumb underneath the pads of the fingers. So you bundle them and you put them on the palm of your other hand. And on your other hand, you will just connect the pointer finger and the thumb. So you are creating a circle here, and this is already in a circle, but it's connected to the center of your hand. So you are in this position and you just let the other fingers rest normally. And just have this on your lap if you want while you're talking with someone, and this creates a strong it's not a container, but it creates a strong circuit of your heart energy. So it keeps your heart energy strong, present, centered, so that you don't really disperse or aren't as affected by the electromagnetic nature of a screen, and you can still be present, you can still be loving, you can still be available to the people that you're connecting with online. Another way that you can do this as well, if it comes to your mind, is to actually grab your pinky. So you can either grab it like this or like this. This finger in Jinshin Jitsu, which is a Japanese traditional medicine type of body of work. It's akin to traditional Chinese medicine, but it's from Japan. And I'm not sure if they have the same roots, but they both talk about meridians, about energy points in our body. In Jinshin Jitsu, this finger is the finger that's connected to the heart and to not being fully yourself. So if you feel that you're going into a pretense mode, that you're just trying to please someone, or that you're just going along with the usual stories of the family and usually patterns of being, and you're feeling, but this isn't me, grab the finger. And again, this can be online or in person, but if you are online, this is also a finger that will help you keep your energy, your heart energy strong, and keep you more grounded in your body. So you can do this, you can be in this mudra with either hand. It doesn't matter which hand you actually close, just have to do then the ring and just have your hands on your lap. You can do this one, you can do this one online, and both of them will help keep you stronger as well. You can of course always be focused on your core. We kind of distract ourselves, so something that you can do physically, it's easier to remember because you just do it and then the body stays there. Something that you're doing mentally might be trickier for you to remember, but always being centered around your core is a powerful tool for interactions, for being present, for maintaining your energy strong, both in person interactions or online. So anything. Another one that might be helpful in any situation, yet again, is to come back to center. So this is connected to being in your core. When you feel that you're either projecting or trying to make someone see your point of view or trying to convince someone of something, when you feel that your energy is projecting forward, you're not in your power. You're pretty much not in your body anymore, and you're just in a position that then makes you more fragile, so to speak. It's not fragile in the sense of being weak, it's more vulnerable to be swayed off balance and to engage in interactions that will then be not useful for you and might be a little bit troublesome or chaotic. So fights in any degree of the word. So if you feel that, yeah, you are either projecting forward Or you might also be leaning back, like trying to get away from something or from someone. You're still not in your power. Your power is being centered in your body with your energy field, creating a strong buffer, might not be the word, but a strong field of love, coherence, protection, buffering, if you want, all around you. Come back to center. So just notice what you're doing energetically, if you're going or if you're going like this, or even if you're trying to dodge something. And just imagine your core line at the center of your body. Just imagine that your entire core line is a magnet and it's just drawing in your energy to just keep it centered and in a sort of a sphere all around you, front, sides, and back, so that you are centered in your power and you have your energy field well centered, beautiful, strong, coherent, embodied all around you. So that's another tip that I wanted to give. So summary, so far we have angel wings, the golden sphere, the soul sphere that you can communicate directly with, centering, bring your energy back to center if you feel that you're being swayed in any type of argumentative interaction. For online interactions specifically, you can do the circle of power. I think that's the name, I'm not entirely sure. The mudra, just keep it on your lap. You can also grab your pinky, that will also keep you centered and keep your energy strong. Jin Shin Jitsu also has, well, the other fingers of course have emotions attached, not attached, but associated with them. So let me give you the other fingers, it might be interesting for you. So the pinky you already talked. The ring finger is connected with the emotion of sadness, grief. So if something like that comes up, you can also do the same thing, just grab the finger. Again, online or in person, this is so subtle that's just, if you keep it on your lap, or even if you're standing, people won't really pay much attention to that. So sadness or grief. Anger, the middle finger, because yeah, well, I won't go into details there, but it seems easy to remember. So if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling frustrated, grab the middle finger. Just same thing, stay there. This is almost like breaking the circuit that will continue to loop the anger energy and continue to just make it stronger and stronger. When you grab it, it's almost like you're opening it and just going, okay, let's start dispersing that energy instead of it cycling into more and more of an intense emotion. Anger. The pointer finger is about fear, so it's connected with fear. So if you're feeling, it's not anxiety, it's fear. If something scares you, grab. There you go. If there's that sense of dread about something, it's the pointer finger. Same thing, just grab it. Anxiety, worry, even with digestion things, if you have troubles with digestion, you can grab, it's the thumb. So just grab your thumb. It's like babies sucking their thumb. They're kind of activating their digestive system. So you just grab the thumb and just stay there. So there you go. That's Jin Shin Jitsu, the entire panoply. And if you want to just feel good and tune into more and more and more of the feel good, it's the palm of the hand. So the same place where we connect with the mudra, it's the place that you can just bring your palm, rest there, and just have it like that. And you're tuning into your core, into your well-being. So all of these are for potential choices. So again, pinky is the pretense type of thing. So trying to please someone, not being yourself, not being centered. The ring finger about sadness or grief. Middle finger, I'm pretty sure you already know this one. So anger, frustration. The pointer finger is for fear, dread, and thumb for anxiety, for worry, for digestive issues, because on these times we tend to eat things that we would not eat for the rest of the year, at least not in this intensity. And I think, yeah, that's what I want to share. So you have plenty of tools, plenty of things to play with if you want. Keep coming back to center, being in your power, being in your body, being in your loving nature, because at the core, our nature is always loving, accepting, kind, just, yeah, nourishing for ourselves and for anyone and everyone around us. I think that's what I wanted to share. Hope these were interesting to you, that you play with them. If anything resonates, have a beautiful, beautiful rest of the year. Use this time to come back to your energy, to come back to what you want. What do you want to experience? How do you want to express yourself? Who do you want to be? Times and energy, everything is becoming much, much, much more fluid. So the more that we start tuning into, okay, how do I now want to be? What do I now want to live? What are the experiences that I now want to have? The more that you start pre-paving them, and the faster nowadays everything starts shifting for you. So enjoy this end of the year. If you celebrate the holidays, have a beautiful, beautiful holiday season. All the best love, care, nourishment, peace, groundedness, embodiment, all that you want for you and for your family. Happy holidays, and thank you for joining me live here. Thank you for being part of this channel, and I'll see you on the next video.